I work for Four Winds Arts Organisation, and we were getting ready for the Easter Festival. We had the choir. We'd done a workshop with Lou Bennett and wrote some songs in our traditional language, and we were rehearsing, and we was powering along pretty good until the bushfires came, and then that stopped us for a while, and then COVID came, and it just seemed like, the project was never going to really get to be shown, or the choir was never going to get to be shown at the festival. Four Winds was already talking about doing a digital festival. I said, well, why not do do film clips with the songs that we wrote. It was really good timing, because that was actually just after you'd won that first award, Drew, with Tamlin's video clip, and I'd seen that how beautiful that was, and I really wanted you to be a part of that. We had our first Zoom meeting, and all of my ideas and stuff, we were talking about that with Drew, and telling the stories about, some of the songs that we wrote, and I could see Drew's eyes just lighten up, and I knew that he was already all in, In my project with the NMA, the National Museum of Australia, I was actually designing and creating props for our performances, like the possum skin cloaks, and we were running community workshops to get those done for the performances, the live performances. So we already had those things happening, and there was never really any other way to do it but to do these beautiful films with using all of those props that were created as part of the project, and they were all used, which I was so happy about. And the films gave them so much more, justice. I think, now they will actually be shown and live on forever, not just for one concert or performance. When I started talking about singing in language, I really wanted to learn the old song that was written by the old people that only Nolene Chapman had sung at the handback of Gulliga and Boimanga. So I wanted to sing that, but it wasn't easy because no one wanted to give up the song. And so I just had to accept that and just continue trying to, and ask people about, some songs that were done traditionally. And then one day out of the blue, my cousin had rung me from Wreck Bay, and she said, I want you to listen to this. And it was Shaquila singing in language. And I said, that's it. That's what I want. I said, well, how do I get in contact with this young lady? So it just kind of went on from there. And Shaquila was invited to come to our first workshop with Lou Bennett, Dr. Lou Bennett.
Moving on to like Walawaani, that in coming out with all the films is probably, it's just cinematically beautiful.
Absolutely.
We had a really strong concept with that in terms of having Shaquila singing out into country and pulling all these members of the family and community into this one area. And the great aspect of that film is playing with the landscape and sense of scale of these journeys everyone's taken to the center point.
And the very first time we sung it, it was just so, so beautiful. I couldn't believe how beautiful it sounded You know, Shakila always sung it really beautiful by herself, but this was just something so special. And so we got, you know, we learnt that song really quickly. And then over the rest of the weekend, we wrote another 2 songs.